So hi my people, I'm back. Nataka kufanya hii video kwa sababu ya I want to talk about, I told you I wanted to talk about prayers. So one thing naendeleza na hii ya prayers kuambia, if you want your prayers to be answered, kama unataka maombi yako idraw jibu, then first of all you have to look at your heart. What kind of heart are you coming with before the divine source? Of which the divine source for us, those who have been brought up in the Christian faith, it is God. So what are the thoughts and the intentions zenye unakuja nazo mbele ya Mungu? So mostly tukosa kujibiwa na Mungu juu our intentions are wrong, and that is why it says in the book of James that you receive not because you ask not. So watu wengi ushindwa, why do you say that we ask not and we keep asking? What you do is that you ask with the wrong intention or with the wrong heart. So long as you are going mbele ya Mungu with the wrong intention, you are not going to get what you want. What are some of the wrong intentions unaweza kuwa nayo? Unaweza kuwa unataka kusaidiwa na pesa ndio usle ukuange anti wa mado. Unaweza kuwa unataka kupata pesa ndio ununue gari, uko unatupigia vumbi na maji matope kwa barabara, hautapata. Unaweza kuwa ukitaka watoto wako wasomee shule nzuri ndio uko ukitusi watoto wa maniba na English. Hautaipata hizo pesa. Unaweza taka kuwa ukikula vizuri ndio uko unatulingia ukiglow watu wengine wakiwa wameparara. You are not going to receive what you are asking for. So kindly check your intentions. Why do we have wrong intentions when we are asking for the right thing? Remember, it is your right to have your children go in good school. It is your right to be eating well. It is your right to be wearing well. It is your right to be driving. But what is wrong, what is coming in between you and your blessing is the wrong heart that you have. So you have to remove away from your heart. And how do you remove this? There in the book of Peter, it says, remove all roots of bitterness from among you. So the kind of bitterness that you have is the one that causes you ukitaka kuvaa vizuri ndo ufilisha watu wengine. Hiyo bitterness yako ndo inataka upate gari uko unatuacha kwa barabara kama umetupulizia vumbi, because you are bitter with other people for nothing. So inside you have grown a heart of hatred, anger, resentment, revenge from the root of bitterness that is within you. So you have to remove the root of bitterness that is within you. Why would you be having maybe a root of bitterness within you? Maybe kuna watu walikukosea. Maybe you grew up in poverty. Maybe you have gone through bad things, or maybe you have gone through a good life and you're bitter with other people who are doing, or maybe you're just comparing yourself with other people. You are competing with everyone. Sasa wewe ni shida yako. Those bitterness, they are coming between you and God. And that is why in the book of Matthew chapter 6, in the Our Father, it says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive others their trespasses. So you have to forgive everyone, and you have to begin even from forgiving yourself. Sit down and forgive yourself for everything wrong that you have ever done. Then come again, sit down and forgive everyone mwenye ashaikukosea kutoka wakati hata kabla hauko unajijua. Enda tena hapo seek forgiveness from everyone mwenye ushaikosea. Si lazima watafute, but if you go there between yourself and your God with a pure intention and you tell God, I pray that you may forgive. Hata kama ni mtu ulimnyang'anya boyfriend ama ulifanya nini, tell God to forgive you so that you can be clean between yourself and the intention that you'll be going with to the divine source, asking, you are going to receive. Remember, inside you have the power to receive everything, because it is written that when God was created you, he knew you even when you were in your mother's womb. And I told you on Sunday, in the book of Psalms, it says that in the left hand he has kept the years you shall live, and in the right hand he has kept all the riches that you need to own on this earth. And that is why wanasemanga nyota inasomwa wapi? Nyota inasomangwa pia hapa kwa, don't read mine, but nyota pia usomwa wapi? Hapo kwa pale hapa. So why? Because God has kept it in the right hand. So I want to tell you, Everything you need is within you. God has already put it in your spiritual realm. Remember, we are created in three. We are a trinity, just as God is a trinity. You are your body, your soul, your mind. The soul is the soul, the same with the spirit. Your body, your soul, and your spirit or your mind, whatever. So, because you're three in one, what you need already, it is in the spiritual level. So your soul inside you, it knows everything that you need is already there. But what has not manifested everything that you need is your flesh. Your mind has not been able to conceive, or to conceive what God has kept to come to this fleshly world. Why is it like so? Because you yourself, you have put a barrier between yourself and what belongs to you in the spiritual realm. And I've said the way you can remove that barrier is by clearing the intentions of your heart. Have a heart that like of a child, because Jesus told Nicodemus, how can I inherit the kingdom of God? You can only inherit the kingdom of God if you have the heart like that of a child. You're told to get born again. If you're born again, and then he asks, should I go to my mother's womb and be born again? If you're born again, you have received Christ in your heart, then you're going to have the heart of a child. The heart that does not bear grudges, the heart that is humble, the heart that is simple, the heart that is not complicated, the heart that has no root of bitterness in it, the heart that forgives. If you never forgive, it will be very hard for you to receive from, you may never receive from God, and you will have to go for shortcuts, or you will have to look from other gods. Because many people you're seeing, they are being blessed with grudges, with nini nini nini, ni kwa sababu wao wanatumia na miungu wengine. But for you, child of God, who you want to receive from the creator of the universe, you will have to remove every root of bitterness from among you, from within you. Your intention, let it be pure. When you go before God, tell God to forgive you all the sins. Unaona hizo dhambi zote, hizo watu wote umebebea grudges, mtu alikukasirisha, aliongelesha mtoto wako vibaya, alikwambia you will never make it in life, sijui waliketi chini wakakupangia mabaya, ukaenda kesi, ukaenda jela, ukaenda wapi. Forgive, 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 forgive. And that way, when you forgive, that barrier will be removed between you and your spiritual, whatever is in your spiritual reality. And then when the barrier is removed, you will now your mind will now be able to start manifesting or believing in the things that God has prepared for you, the wealth that God has kept for you. In the book of Isaiah, it says, I shall give you wealth from hidden places. Isaiah chapter 45, I shall give you wealth from treasures from hidden places. So what does it mean? Your treasures are already in your spiritual world, and your soul knows. That is why wakati unasuffer, your soul tells you this is not the life you should. Nasikianga mtu akisema hii maisha si yangu. Mtu anajuangaje hii maisha si yake? Your soul already knows that this is not the life you should be living. But your mind has not conceived, because you have put your heart in the wrong posture between you and God. So osha hiyo roho yako. Usipoosha hiyo roho yako, if you do not forgive, hata ufanye rituals ngapi, utaoga mikono na chumvi, uoge na cinnamon, uoge na clove, uoge na everything, you will do all kinds of nini rituals, and they are not going to work. Haita work, acha nikuambie. Sasa itakubidi sijui uende uko chini ya bahari, ama wapi ndo utaenda, wewe ndo utatuambia, lakini acha nikuambie, forgive, 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 forgive. Forgiveness is the key. Once you forgive, you shall be able to manifest your wealth that is already in the spiritual realm, and it shall come to your physical realm. Bye guys, I love you so much. May God take care of you. Shalom, 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 shalom. May you be blessed as you do your things. May you be blessed. May you receive everything that God kept for you, even from the beginning of this world. Bye guys. I love you so much.